dragon videos, and welcome back to my channel. I hope y'all are doing well. So bad news is we have yet to have news in regards to the Dragon Prince Season 6. Yeah, it's not exactly good news to hear. And until then, in the meantime, might as well just go over the concepts of what's going to happen in Season 6 and what it may entail. There can be some potential spoilers in this video, so if you have not seen The Dragon Prince, please do so. But without further ado, let's begin. Oh boy. Claudia, I was kind of hoping we wouldn't have to address that elephant in the room, but I'm afraid it's unavoidable. So, Claudia is probably far gone at this point, especially from what we've seen in the trailer. Just the light in her eyes is totally gone, and she's just staring down at Terry. I'm not sure what's going to happen to him at that point. But the outcome is not looking so good. She's finally losing her marbles at this point. Her brother left her mom left her, and now her dad's dead. So she's finally at this breaking point. And I have a horrible feeling that she may meet her end either Season 6 or officially at Season 7. Personally, I wouldn't want that to happen to her because in the beginning of a series she was such a bubbly character, and her inability to accept her father's death was an understandable and possibly relatable one, especially for those who've gone through the same things she did. But it's going to happen whether we like it or not. It makes us feel so bad for Terry, who tried everything in his power to help her. Oh boy, please let our precious little weird cinnamon roll live. Sir Sparklepuff definitely deserved better. It still is jaw-dropping at the fact that, yeah, brace yourselves for some of you who may not hear about this, is that both Sir Sparklepuff is practically the half-sibling of Soren and Claudia, because, don't ask how, but Arvos and Viren had managed to make a baby. Yes, that's my exact words. But still, Sir Sparklepuff definitely deserves so much love, and just have been born into existence. But now Arvos wants to use Sir Sparklepuff as a way of getting out into the world and escape his prison. Oh my god, this man is a living definition of a monster. That's for sure. So, in terms of that, the outcomes are not going to look good. Either Sir Sparklepuff is going to live for another day and bear off being with Soren, the more mentally stable of the two siblings at this point, or wind up being kicking the bucket alongside Claudia. Let's hope it doesn't come to that, but considering how dark this trailer has come, it's not going to be pretty. Personally, Karim wasn't exactly my favorite Sun Elf. I mean, true, it sucks that he is exiled for small reasons and didn't exactly get to keep anything but clothes on his back. And at the same time, I get he wants to protect his culture as the Sunfire Elves. But at the same time, it wasn't exactly fair of how much he was putting pressure on his poor sister, who was already going through enough as it is. These two are at each other's throats right now, and I don't know what's going to happen when these two duke it out. I get why Janai was reluctant to hurt her brother. I mean, she never wanted the violence. She wanted the Sun Elves to be more than that. And that's hard, if not painful. So, I feel like they're gonna have a battle here. whatever's standing, it's not going to give us a very happy results. So far, in terms of the elves, we've gone over almost all of them. The only ones we haven't gone over are the Startouch elves. They were an air of mystery from the get-go, and the only one we know of was Arvos, and, well, he wasn't exactly a very positive example of Startouch elves, and their magic seems to be so far sinister considering we've learned one portion of the magic involved imprisoning people inside coins. Aside from that, it would be interesting to see and learn more about these species of elves through this Season 6. What they actually do, how far do their morality go, and if they are something of a high, haughty society and have the same level of arrogance as Arvos. Or it could be something similar to Avatar: The Last Airbender, considering that these were made from the very same people who create the show, where they could be just very deep, philosophical people who just enjoy watching everything around them. And these are just my take on it because there isn't a whole lot of lore drop as far as I know in terms of it. Unless if some of you had heard about it, please let me know in the comments below. Aside from that, it definitely will give us an idea about Arvos as a whole in terms of what's his deal and what is endgame, which I will discuss later on in this video. So, Arvos has been an air of mystery since the first season. The question is, what is his motive? What could he accomplish by making both the elves, humans, and dragons fight each other? Well, there are two reasons. The first one being is that since this was done by the people who did Avatar: The Last Airbender, it could be just for the sake of revenge on his people who mysteriously disappeared, and that source may be the result of why the other civilizations exist. Or it could also be the possibility that he is just a psychopath. Arvos wants nothing more than to make others suffer and express his god complex in the worst way possible, which could add the level of evil to him than he already has now. Well, these are just my thoughts and I'd like to hear yours. Also, if any of you had heard the release date for Season 6, please mention it in the comments below. Do a like and subscribe. This is Dragon Videos signing off.